Seriously, why is it that every time I need to use the restroom that people do arrive? Like, I don't operate off of people's bathroom breaks, but my own bathroom breaks. Also, what's going on, Small Kitsune? Don't worry, that dude is just there to, oh, keep my seat warm. He's literally just there to keep my seat warm, but seriously, like, I need bathroom breaks too, folks. Or else the last thing I need is, like, pee in my seats. Also, that's not how my name is spelled. But I will actually accept it because it's actually funny. Like, seriously, why does the lowercase L have to look like a capital I? Otherwise, I'm gonna actually call you Smoi Kitsune from now on. Smoi Kitsune underscore. That's literally the same logic as saying Smoi Kitsune underscore. Oh my god. Actually, now that sounds kind of funny in my head. Smoi Kitsune. I also realized that my homemade cookies are, like, really... They are very chewy. I think it's a result of using brown sugar. Because brown sugar is basically sugar with molasses in it. So... They're not bad by any means. I do like them. Alright, let's go to the detention center for now. Is a Smoi Kitsune really here? Is still here, or did they just did they just head out? Why do always people hop in during bathroom breaks? Like, seriously. December 29th, detention center visitors room.
Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place?
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximally Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real.
Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law.
That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show.
My nose.
If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break.
You seem awfully calm about that possibility.
I'd have no choice. It'd be a contractual obligation. That's showbiz.
Max, how could you? How could you hit poor Ben over the head with this?
I've been thinking about that lately. But he did call me a no-good talentless hack of a fast food magician.
You mean Trila said that? Not Ben, right?
There is no Trila or Ben. There's only one Benjamin Woodsman.
I guess you're right.
Oh, he already said this.
This is definitely my silk hat. I don't suppose I'm allowed to wear it anymore, am I?
Max, this is one of your excellent symbols, right?
That's right. Honestly, though, I only like it because of the feather in the brim.
I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you.
Anything for you, sweetie?
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
But
I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix.
International Grand Prix?
Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I simply cannot tolerate.
Ambition, huh?
something about what Max just said rings true to my ears.
Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring.
We're sorry to make you tell it again.
You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling this story. What can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I could tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this! I just happen to have a picture for the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Wow!
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy, too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya.
My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to the older members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them.
Learn how to get thrown in jail? The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you?
Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is just not something I could do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
I think that's all we're gonna get out of Max right now. December 29th, very big circus entrance.
You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. All right, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes. Wait.
Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already. All right, let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trio. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry.
Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for new routine. So, we were trying to sing it around for our new ventriloquism act.
Around? You could really do that? That's incredible. See? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you.
They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I want to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Would you mind taking a look at this?
It's...
Guess we need you to look at this after all.
Guess this dude doesn't want to take a look at evidence after all, huh?
So how's this new routine working out? Well, you two just take a chill pill already. Our routines are a secret. We're just going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should.
That jerk?
Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he's the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right.
Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win that Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
Row your boat. We'll be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You've got to be part of this too.
I know that you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yeah.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Eh?
Why do you like this as part of being in love?
How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. When your body arches aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that.
Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. Are we really not gonna get anything out of him right now? Out of the both of them? December 29th, Lodging House Plaza.
Oh, it's you two.
You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Ms. Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Franziska von Ex Machina. Don't show up, 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 don't show up.
Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight.
She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room? Behind the window up there.
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's probably gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Francisca von Karma.
When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Well, there's no point in looking over here now. December 29th, lodging house, 1st floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into the room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
He must really love his work. Ooh, there's a broken unicycle here. That's a... Yeah, we definitely have a broken unicycle here. That, I say, is a major, major... Not only that, but there's also a broken trampoline. December 29th, very big circus, big top. Are we going to run into Regina here?
Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. And the cafeteria is still a mess. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria.
All right, welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria.
Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood.
All right, you know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction?
Psst. Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it.
Okay, what is your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria.
Exactly. It's an incredible sad place, the cafe.
I did it.
What's going on? He's being too nice.
Oh yeah. I wrote a new joke about the kitchen.
Let's see,
How did that joke go?
let me guess. What did the chef say to the chicken dinner? What did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? Knife to meet ya. That's gotta be something dumb like that. Anyways. I actually need to clear my throat.
That's a great one, Mo. I never would have thought of that. Today's really been a crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story, even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just...
Flew through the air.
It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a psych lock. He must be telling the truth.
Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too?
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around.
Heh.
Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. It made us bow to his greatness.
He's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing.
I can't stand Maxon's attitude sometimes.
I know.
But lately...
Huh?
It's just, lately I've started to understand what he's always going on about.
What is it then?
Well, I'm not sure if I can explain it all that well just yet.
Just when you think it's impossible, Mo flashes a glimpse of maturity.
Russell, how could anyone do this to you? Max's bus should be on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh, yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago all of a sudden. The bus disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing's really cool. Hey, Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aw,
Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I could see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Yo, tell us.
Well, on the morning of the crime over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper.
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says, to the murderer.
Murderer?
Yup, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murderer?
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing?
Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead.
Well, we got what we need here. Let's go back to the big top. And let's move on ahead over to the ringmaster's room. We might find something in here. December 29th, big top ringmaster's room.
Max and the ringmaster had their talk in the room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that anyway? Was it like really cold or something?
Oh yeah, no problem, Kaiser dude. I'll see you back in a bit then. Wait, hold on. The piece of paper here. Scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Wait, why can't we take the paper out of the pocket? Oh, come on. Now what?
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria.
I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room.
And company?
I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
Oh! That's how we could get the piece of paper.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
Well, this is getting us somewhere. Now we could take this paper out.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I got a bad feeling I know what that is.
Bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. And let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster.
Oh hey, Detective Gumshoe is back. December 29th, Lodging House Plaza. Welcome back, Gumshoe. How's it going, homie?
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. With Ms. Von Karma.
Hey, Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind.
Some sort of pager or something?
If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. I mean, Francisca is a young adult. 18 years old is a legal age, so... Why is the pager still going even if he ran away? What the heck?
Oh, let's go outside. It's freezing out here. The wind's is biting us. Ow! It's biting us lashes from a whip.
Von Karma! She really did appear.
It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
National news, you possess a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix, right? Your Miss Pite will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge.
Ow! She and me again.
Maybe you should hold off on the wild goose chases. I'm just gonna have Maya get whipped a bunch. I think she's literally nothing but pissed off right now. I just want to see like if there's anything that Francisca can respond to without whipping Maya, but apparently it seems like no matter what I present to her, she's just gonna whip Maya no matter what. Feels bad for Maya though. Okay, fine, we'll talk to her.
Why do you have to keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip.
The right kind of whip, though. Y'all know about that cool whip, right? Okay, never mind what I said. That's a double entendre.
Nye, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this, or any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again, one more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? First of all, before we talk about that, Ms. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh?
Huh, I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness. You must be the acrobat, huh?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth?
Reverend Von Karma.
Exactly right. It was my papa.
That means that Edgeworth was...
Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But in a little while after that case was over, he vanished.
It's your fault he is gone.
Huh?
It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I
Nick, what does she mean?
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one, he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. Yeah, after the resurgence of DL6, he dealt with SL9 because he wanted to close the book on that case too. And after that, Miles Edgeworth just yeeted from everybody's visibility, from everyone's presence. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead?
I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. Balderdash! You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name of Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I already told you this once, don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick?
Ms. Von Karma,
What?
I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had enough of you. I've had about enough of you, and him too.
What in the world happened?
This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen.
Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Alright, I think we're in the final stretch. December 29th, Lodging House, 3rd floor, Acro's room. Oh boy. I think after speaking with him, I'm gonna cut it and just leave the trial to tomorrow. You must be Phoenix, right? Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro.
How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here.
Acro, you remember the circus as well?
That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope on the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair.
legs hurt, yes, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs are badly damaged.
And you can't walk now?
I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? How many locks are there?
Damn it! Cyclops! Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, exactly when were you injured?
It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then?
Acro, why did you join the circus?
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
Oh my god, his parents ran away from. Oh my god. I hate these kind of stories. I really do hate these kind of stories. Not like. Well, did they at least leave him up for adoption or something?
It seems like the ringmaster is truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. But now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life.
It's such a shame.
Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute, she's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it. When I saw what I saw...
What you saw?
Jeez, that sounded really ominous.
What did you see, Acro?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out in the window.
What did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilia Galactica.
Oh, what?
What?
That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that was Max that you saw flying?
I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
And then Nick.
Can we break the Cyclops right now? I hope we can. Let's try our best to actually break these Cyclops. We have a lot of evidence on our hands. I have to ask, how were you injured?
I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice.
An accident during practice?
Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real case, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. I think we'll have to move away from the room first. December 29th, Berry Big Circus Big Top. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, Nick.
Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix.
Stay, Hugh. It's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching her whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Bunny a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles, it's really beautiful, you should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back from me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Okay, this pretty much all means yes. But of course.
Leave it all up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay, you're really gonna do it? It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? Must have been quite a man.
My pipes.
He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked to my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. This is a star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so?
Yeah, you will, I think.
I got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's alright with Regina.
Ah, it's Acro. Is he in his room today?
Yeah, he is. We just came back from meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the Acrobat.
That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have many nice things to say about Regina. But Regina seems to like Acro just fine.
He's been a good friend to my dad for a really long time now. My dad always said, when it comes to who I can trust the circus to, it's definitely Mo. It's definitely Mo. Yep, that clown is one lovable stooge. Don't you think so, Nick?
No comment. No commento.
Ah, that guy. His name is Ben, right? Huh? You don't know him? I don't know. He didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trila, right?
Wait, we're the ones asking the questions around here.
I don't think I'd go so far as to say he was okay. Oh, I hope he comes back here real soon. I'm sure he's going to come back here, right, Nick? There's no way you will lose with you helping him, right, Mr. Attorney?
Of course, if I'm right, you're right.
Hey, that's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Huh? It's from the cafeteria.
It's not? I remember seeing it there.
So this is the cafeteria's Pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. He seems to be a good guy.
He seems to be a good guy.
He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. He seems
He just loves to cause nothing but trouble, that cute little monkey. But don't you think using a tiger to scare him is a bit much? Huh? Why's that? Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing. It's not dangerous at all. Reach is just a little kitten.
I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is. Oh, really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Agro his breakfast this morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You did put it on the bulletin board of the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there, how'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this. There's no denying it, Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
She's already flown off into her own little world.
Nick, I want to try flying too.
Okay. I'll think about it. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria.
Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be, but wait, I know that what it is. It's burgers.
You sure it's not, Maya, you sure it's not ramen? Anyways. My nose.
Hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Circus, aka the cafeteria.
This smells so good in here. And those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
And my burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you to burger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yeah, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster shoes.
What, really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around.
Mo?
All that's left is to see if anyone could get over the tragedy. You know.
The tragedy? You know, what is he talking about? Getting over it? The game? Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing at all.
He must be the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, correctamundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone could get over the tragedy seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? God damn it. So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, eh? December 29th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
They must have taken Max in for questioning again.
There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now anyway.
You're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then.
Okay. Guess we have to figure out everything else at the circus. Okay, so we move here, and then we move to... Can we go to Acro's room?
Ew, it's a huge pile of trash.
One man's trash is another monkey's treasure.
I guess you're right, look, they're all shiny things.
He's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do they call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right?
Of course it's a tuba, silly, you didn't know that?
Hey, it's a picture of Regina.
Well, she is a shining beauty.
No objections here. December 29th, lodging house, first floor, Moe's room.
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
It's the monkey.
Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, time to take on this monkey attorney style. Stay. Stay, money, stay. Hey, it's working.
It sounded like he was confused at the end of that. Ooh.
Stay.
Yoink!
I knew that acting like Regina would do the trick.
Nick, you.
I swiped it while Money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it.
You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean. I really want to try it on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I could get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, I guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Well, at least we solved that problem. So we have to break Moe's locks, and then we have to break Acro's locks. That's, wow, they're really padding out for the sake of padding out. Padding out for the sake of padding out.
Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
It's nothing. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's?
You know, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Yeah, he was sitting down and he opened his mouth, you know. Uh-huh. Usually when he did that, he would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they love seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Liam bit someone during that practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing.
I think we can actually break this clown Cyclops first. In all honesty. Oh, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers, let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself.
Oh,
Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This one happened to be the cause of the accident, wouldn't it? I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right?
how did you?
Mm-hmm.
I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went all along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clamp up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? It must have been Acro, right?
How'd you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
Deuces.
It's just like you said. You know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No. But it probably would have been better if he had.
Wait, what? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Huh?
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and
Of course.
Bruh.
Obviously taking from the word. That kind of English.
Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime.
Who's Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why did he do that?
I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. It was smiling.
Huh? You mean Leo?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Some sick grin.
No way! That's impossible!
A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all of this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper.
There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo!
Nice, what a wonderful sneeze.
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you go to understand that.
Heck, I think I'd make a good clown.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper.
Bat?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They look perfect together, huh?
Then does the pepper make sense now? Nope, it doesn't.
You wouldn't know it, but I was responsible for naming all the animals at the circus.
You named Bunny the monkey and Reaching Regina's tiger?
Guilty as charged. Well, Leon got his name from the ringmaster.
Really?
He always said keep names simple and easy to associate.
Next name is easy to associate, right?
I always told Russell, if that's what you think, then call him Lion the Lion. It's a great name, don't you think? Imagine if he could talk. I'm Lion.
Lion.
But that's when Russell said, don't lie to yourself, that name is awful.
Well, we should get a move on. I think we have everything we need. I think we have what we need, honestly. This probably is the last conclusive evidence. Alright, here we go. Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see.
Well, he did say I'll be back. Or was that someone else?
I'll be back. Nope, that was the Terminator. We're back because Ash was hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems that you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Alright, as soon as we're done interrogating him, I do need my restroom break. And I'm sure somebody's gonna actually come in and say, oh, Eltendo's looking sus again, and then just yeet because it's not really me. Because that's how it really be, my dudes. That's how it really be. Alright, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gents. Let's crack this boy's case. Was an accident happened during practice? Are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Take that! Leon, 6 months ago you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Damn, he looks pissed now. Okay. Lock 1, yeeted. Hey, welcome back, Kaiser Dude. You came just in time. I think we're wrapping up the investigation pretty soon. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit.
Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion.
You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion?
Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save your brother.
Bat.
It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury.
Mo. He must have told you.
Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out.
A slip of the tongue.
Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime.
Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always.
I see. When an accident is an accident, it wasn't anyone's fault.
I still haven't broken Acro's last cyclock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault? Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. It's Regina, isn't it? Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel.
Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes.
You know, her tiger tried to attack me.
Regent tried to attack you?
Twice.
He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then.
But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. The note. You slipped it in her pocket.
Where'd you get it?
Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
Yes, I noticed it. It was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it?
That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright.
I was able to connect the dots. This case wasn't so bad, honestly. In the beginning, I just had a brain fart that I forgot to present profiles, but now the dots are connecting a little bit better.
My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina.
A dare?
An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, and you had to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane. Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid too, but that lion was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing.
And that's when the accident happened?
He just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Poor Pat.
When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. He went to the hospital yesterday. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going.
Bat and Regina.
They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this.
What is it?
This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross, it's covered in blood.
This scarf, it was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling.
He?
Leon, obviously.
Oh,
he bit down on Bat's head. The expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick,
I know, most said the same thing.
what do you think it all means?
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
Miss Von Karma?
I've already heard everything. So hand over the scarf.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations?
I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro, a witness?
Come, Acro, let's get to the office.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. Alright. Our investigation is done. Our first part of the trials is done. And golly gee, do I want to save right here. December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Do I want to wrap it up tonight? Okay. That's for me to decide. But I definitely should take another intermission, like a proper intermission this time. And then when we return, I'll decide if I want to actually finish it off for tonight or not. If it doesn't take too long, I'll finish it off. But if it does, well, we'll see what happens. I'll be right back, folks. Time for an advertisement in the meantime.